Yes, family. It's a blood clot vibes. Hush, you no skulls. It's a vibes. It's a blood clot vibes. Yes, family, large up yourself, big up yourself. It's the hostess with the mostest, selector slash loams on the one and twos. You know how we do. It's a vibes.
Bittersweet Herbals, where the taste is bitter, but the results are sweet. Bittersweetherbals.com.
Run the rhythm.
Bittersweet Herbals, where the taste is bitter, but the results are sweet. Bittersweetherbals.com.
Yes, family, make sure to get your bitters. What to do, family? Your hostess with the most. The ones and twos. You know how we do. It's a blood clot vibes. Salute to everybody chiming in. Salute to the creator gang. You know what I mean? You know how we do. It's a blood clot vibes. Oh yeah, y'all see it? You see it? There it is. You see what that say? Oahspe knowledge. See that nigga? We got the merch too, niggas. We got a whole movement out here. Hell, these niggas talking about creator gang. Salute to Shannon, man. You painting with them shirts. You want to get your shirt? Call at the God. You know what I'm saying? Be affordable. You ain't gonna tap your pocket. You know what I mean? CGC in the building. CGG. Creator gang. Man, it's interesting how these niggas starting to pop their head out the window, man. This nigga, Duran had something to say about the Oahspe. And had to say something about me smoking weed. Y'all niggas is the most hypocritical niggas, man. Y'all want to knock a nigga for smoking bud, but y'all niggas over there drinking wine and eating meat and shit, but that's okay though. I mean, focus on the message and not the messenger, man. Y'all niggas sound like some straight women worrying about what another man doing. Have y'all ever seen me complain about what another nigga do? Or do you just see me beat up their God? Think I give a damn what you do, nigga? Y'all niggas drink wine till you get drunk. Remember that time Shaw had that debate with the committee? They say that nigga was drunk. Had a couple of wine. We ain't clowning niggas. That's some sucker shit, man. But nonetheless, Baran stuck his head out the window talking crap. Man, these niggas is not ready, but let him come. Let him come. He gonna get that work. You know what I mean? We're gonna go do a recap of what Darryl Kosmon did. You know, Elder Yarah tried to make a rebuttal, a debunking video on the Oahspe. It was horrible. And then Darryl Kosmon slowed it down. Oh my goodness. See, these niggas step out the window too early and make fools of themselves. And then when they make fools of themselves, it's hard to take you niggas serious because you're not being genuine. Malachi, let me tell you something. Malachi Maccabee, right? This nigga spent a whole year reading the Oahspe before he came outside with it. And now look, he came outside with it and look how he beating niggas up with the Oahspe because he took the time out to read it. And then when you read it, don't read it with a biased eye, although we beating y'all niggas up with it, but read it, you know what I mean? Genuine. It may have something in there to save your soul. And I'm putting together a doc right now. I'm presented on Sonetta. It's called the authorship of the Bible. When I finish put that joint together, niggas will never say nothing about John Newbrough and authorship again. Because y'all talking about one white man and one Bible from 1881 till now. Bitch, I'm going back to 450 BC and running up till now to show you how much European influence is over your Bible. There is not even a comparison. And the way I put it together, it's, oh man, Sonetta gonna love this shit. It's gonna be ugly. It's gonna be real ugly. Niggas talking about niggas smoking. Man, shut your ass up, goddamn. What's his name? Baran. You got niggas doing reaction videos about niggas getting murdered in the street, and niggas run about a nigga smoking bud. Sit your ass down, nigga. Hell, these niggas. Matter of fact, your children is probably watching me, nigga. Your nephews and nieces is probably watching me because your nephews and nieces is out there smoking bud. While you out there trying to convince, don't smoke that stuff. They ain't listening to you. They gonna listen to niggas like me. You know why? Because I can relate to them, and they can relate to me. One thing you niggas forgot. Is about keeping it real, keeping it loyal. Just because a nigga smoke bud don't mean that a nigga not loyal. Just because a nigga smoke bud don't mean that a nigga not real. You know what I mean? What example are you giving by being a hypocrite? Tell a nigga about the bud. Weed is an alkaloid. It's an alkaline plant used for medicinal purposes. And bitch, I'm West Indian. I'm Rasta, nigga. This is a natural thing for us. But see, the American blacks who was beat down and lost all their cultural history, lost everything. The white man totally eradicated your blackness. That's why you niggas are scared of spiritualism. Talking about spirituality, y'all call it spookism because the white man beat your spirituality out of you. You niggas is mad about the herb, which is a goddamn alkaloid plant that grows in nature. The white man beat your culture out of you, nigga. I'm West Indian. Like, what's the nigga name? The nigga who tried to build the school. What's that nigga? Umar Johnson. You know what that nigga said about the West Indians? He said the West Indians are the closest to the raw Africans from the continent, nigga. Because the West Indians was the first pit stop. We the wildest niggas. The American blacks, sad to say, y'all got done the worst. The white man totally eradicated your culture and background. I'm Yoruba, nigga. I can say that. Because it still echoes in my country about where we came from in Africa. You niggas can't do that. Yoruba on both mother and father side. I can trace my African roots. So don't talk to me, Baran, about no goddamn gunja when you a straight up goddamn house nigga. Plantation ass nigga. Grew up and raised, used to be a pastor, nigga. Now you're not a pastor no more. Sit your ass down somewhere. You a lost soul. You come barking up this tree, you gonna get bodied like the rest of these niggas getting bodied. Peace to the gang in the chat. Who we got in the chat, family? Let me run the rhythm on me. I talk my talk, yeah? But the foolish mind, I'm not ready for the hydrant, man. I'm little you, them still. Let me run it from the top. Who me see me having the building? Yo, Nazarene fetus. Where you say bedroom? Big up to the bread of them there. BP, man, what's good, family? Wise Flow in the building. Create a gang sister in the building. Yo, this is the Wise Flow, yo. Y'all ain't never seen her before, right? Shorty got locks all the way down to her goddamn feet, my nigga. She black, but she look Asian, like Asiatic, kind of Chinese looking, you know what I mean? With long ass locks. Y'all see that Atlanta's Ugly if y'all been watching. Salute to Wild Flow. She bring her Oahspe on set, like, yo, look, reality, I got my Oahspe with me. The casting crew looking like, what they talking about? What that is? Create a gang everywhere, nigga. Shout out Wild Flow. Just me. What you say, big man? Large up yourself, just me. Large up yourself. Eric Hamilton, peace to the righteous God. What it do, King? Yes, sir. Yo, Zion Lex got that ass handed to him. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told. Easy work at that. Keon, where is that Trini? Wow, them still fetching on what, gal? Oh, gosh. Salute to my Trini family. I see the big homie Bronze Yogi in the building. Salute to the righteous God, Bronze Yogi. Excellent build last night. You know what I mean? Keep the fire coming for the gods and goddesses. Create a gang. Who else we got? Johnny. Where's that big man? Where's that Johnny? Where's that John? Where's that John? Pick up yourself, John. Yes, I. Elijah, I see you. Peace, King. Peace to the Idrin. Where's that big man? Darryl Kosmon, you already know what it is, beloved. We about to run that playback with Darryl Kosmon. He went in on Elder Yarah. That was an excellent rebuttal video he did. You know what I mean? Couldn't done it no better. And we gonna air that piece. Who else we got in the building? Shout out to the righteous God, Malachi Maccabee in the building. Peace to the righteous God who put the beat down brakes on goddamn Cesariak, nigga. Free the gang don't take no L's with these niggas, man. These niggas is delusional. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And the big homie, none other, the big wolf, the big homie, the wolf, Kosmon Cal in the building. You know what I mean? That's the big homie right there. He about to debate against Elder Yarah. He about to put the beating on that boy. See, Elder Yarah, these niggas are scared. Now one of these niggas is sticking to their book. What type of weak-ass niggas don't want to read from their Bible about their God? If a nigga say, yo, your Oahspe, your Jehovah is a pederast, I'm going to be like, nigga, prove it. Let's debate this topic. You going to talk about my creator? Let's deal with it. These niggas is running scared. This nigga Elder Yarah talking about, I want to go and see what was in the mind of John Newbro when he wrote the Oahspe. Bitch, that nigga dead. How you going to get into the mind of a dead man, nigga? You niggas are so ignorant. And you want to talk about the Oahspe and John Newbro, nigga, I got a presentation coming together called The Authorship of the Holy Bible. And when I tell you, it's going to be ugly, and Sarnetta going to love this shit, because you know Sarnetta love the controversy. When I put this bitch together, it's going to be ugly. I will never say nothing about John Newbro and authorship again when I finish with this one. It's going to look ugly. I'm telling you. Peace to the righteous gang. What he said? Where is that King? Yarah don't want to debate his God. Yeah, them scary ass niggas. He don't want to debate his God. JJ don't want to debate his God. Zion Lex ain't even read from his own Torah. He didn't even stand on his God. At least Cesariak tried and got his ass handed to him by Malachi Maccabee. Good Lord, good night. These niggas is delusional. They don't understand what a debate is. I thought, yo, salute Sarnetta, but yo, you the main nigga who be like, source up, show me in the Bible. Now, when we had that debate, that nigga ain't even go in his Bible. You're supposed to interrupt and say, yo, Zion, you got to go in the Bible. This debate is about which book is better, so you got to go in the book. The nigga went in the book. Nor did you address the fact that he didn't go in the book. So next time, just tighten up that a little bit. Or I'm going to make it a mandatory rule. When I debate, you got to come from the Bible, chapter and verse, because that's the purpose of this. It's battle of the holy books to see which book is better. It don't make no sense to see which book is better if I'm outside the goddamn book. That eliminates the whole thing. Now, if we was going to play on those rules outside the book, I would have did my authorship of the Bible in that debate and ran that nigga into the ground. Because I got 2,000 years of history about biblical literature under the Europeans. And I was just running down the line. But I'm putting that presentation together, and it's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly. Niggas going to be sitting ducks when I'm done with it. Yes, I. What'd you say, Darryl? Ella Short Bus. About to get body slammed. Yes, family. You know what I mean? So Darryl Kosmon, salute to the righteous God. That brother cold-blooded. Don't sleep on that, man. And then we got the young Prince Judah coming up in the ranks. Y'all niggas better watch out. And Bronze Yogi starting to come out there. You know what I mean? Drop his videos. You know what I mean? So salute. Yaakov, where's that big man? Salute to the righteous brother right there. He's seen the light of the Oahspe, got his Oahspe, and now he's dealing with the higher. He's dealing with Creator. Anybody in the creator gang is dealing with creator. We don't deal with no deity. That's why these niggas don't want to have a debate about their God, because we're going to expose that their God is a deity. And if your God is a deity, that means your God is a man. And are you going to bow down to the feet of another man? I don't give a damn if it's a God, an angel, a man, a celestial being, or terrestrial being. Is you going to fall in your face in front of another man to show submission to another man? Which one of you niggas going to do that? But they will do it because it's their God. Mahalia in the building. Peace to the righteous sister. Y'all make sure to tap it with Mahalia. She be cooking up the good foods. She got some long nati too. You know what I mean? Creator gang sister, the goddess. That's right, the goddess right there. You dig? Yes, sir. These niggas don't want no smoke when it comes to chapter and verse. You know what I'm saying? So now, like I said, we got Darryl Kosmon. He went in and we gonna play the video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and start it. Let me go ahead and share my screen so I can get started on this thing, because like 2 hours. I don't be too blood clot later. So let me share my screen and we're gonna get this thing popping. We're gonna go ahead and let Darryl Kosmon put that pain in. Boo, and let me know if y'all can hear it too, because I want to make sure I got the right one. Let me know if y'all can hear this. All right. Salute, Yakub. Messiah King. It's about to get ugly. Kosmon Cal, my big homie. Man, I got love for y'all niggas for real, boy. Y'all niggas stay positive, stay out. Don't get caught up in them streets, but we don't want to hear nothing. No bad news. But niggas don't need to take no trips and goddamn tear the block on these niggas, man. Y'all niggas stay in y'all zone, stay peaceful, stay prayed up. Right now, we got a solid thing going on. We got Darryl Kosmon on the ones and twos. Speed up a little bit. But we start talking at least.
And whose power, all praises to the ever-present Great Spirit, whose magnitude is incomprehensible and whose power and presence is immeasurable, who penetrates all things and is without form and figure, and without the virtue of the Great Spirit's presence, none of us will be made possible. None of us will be made possible. And it is by the Great Spirit's hand that the seed of the Spirit has been planted in our corporeal bodies and brought us into existence. Because we are not the ones responsible for the consciousness that generates with us, or the spirit that generates with us. We are not responsible for the mechanism that registers light with the eyes, or that registers sound with the ears. We are not responsible for the earth sky spirit, which is the fabric of all of existence. As above, so below. As without, so within. Let's go, y'all. Let's get into this. All right, so let me share my screen real quick. I'm gonna do a full screen share. Be patient with me, y'all. This boy Elder Yarah is a trip.
Like Darryl was laughing at the comment.
Okay, let me share my screen real quick. All right, here we go. All right, so share system audio. Let me know if y'all hear the audio. I'm gonna do a test real quick. All right, I'm gonna share. Let me slide this video on over real quick. Hold up. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna just play a part real quick. Y'all let me know if y'all hear the sound.
To this particular doctrine of teaching, I want to show.
Y'all able to hear the audio from the video?
Show sort of its origins, right?
Let me know if y'all can hear the audio from the video. You can hear, okay, good. That's what's up. All right, then. Thanks, Bronze. Appreciate it, brother. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. I'm gonna get my let me get my doc over real quick. Brother Keon, I see you. What's up, baby? Yafa, I see you. What up with y'all, man? Y'all showed up. Y'all showed up. Okay, let's get into this. Okay. So here's this video of Oahspe exposed. Let's go here. We're gonna start. Let me see. I think my first point is at around, let me see. My first point is at around 11 minutes. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this started around. Let's see. Let's play around 9 minutes.
Concerning the description, the historicity of a lot of different things that he's studying, that he's trying to bring out. But you know, it's clear to me that you know, he's in gross error when it comes to a lot of his talking points. Some of those we're definitely going to see coming out next Friday on the 9th on Sonetta TV. Shout out to Sonetta.
Blah blah blah.
It's going to be going to be a really very interesting topic and discussion. So I want to get into this afternoon. I want to get into this afternoon. I want to get into.
Okay, so somewhere around 11 minutes, you're gonna call out Kosmon Cal, and then you're gonna call out Sela. Check this out.
I want to get into dealing with the topic of faithism, and dealing with the Oahspe spiritual literature, spiritualism of the faithist movement, of the New Age movement. It's really a New Age movement, really what it is.
Okay, the brother said it's a New Age movement. They don't say nothing like that in Oahspe about a New Age movement. But notice he didn't go to Oahspe to point that out. He didn't go into Oahspe to point out any claim that he made within his first hour.
So I'm going to be sharing.
So now he said it's a New Age movement. Now, what these niggas fail to realize, when the Bible first came on the scene, it was a New Age movement. When Moses came down with the goddamn Torah in his hand, it was a New Age movement for the Israelites. Huh? So that's a stupid argument to say this is a New Age thing when Moses came with the new doctrine. Then y'all have a whole New Testament in the Bible, which was a New Age movement during the time of Yahshua. So y'all need to stop with that New Age stuff because y'all are guilty of that yourselves.
Sharing some information today. I came across at least one of their I guess a person who is a part of this New Age movement, this faithist movement, brother by the name of Kosmon Cal. I actually tagged you in many of the videos, brother Kosmon Cal. If you're out there, I welcome you to come join this panel this afternoon. If you're out there, if you're listening, if anybody knows.
Okay, so Kosmon Cal is a problem that he don't want. We all know that. Neither is Sela.
Brother Kosmon Cal goes by Kosmon Cal TV, as far as I know. And I think the brother Shalom, Selah Shalom, I think he had a debate with.
That nigga barking up the wrong tree, boy. You a new nigga, man. If you look at my oldest video on the Oahspe, that shit was 14 years old. And you a new nigga talking about, that's like, let's put that in martial arts world. I'm 14 years in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. And you just stepped into JoJo last week talking about something you want to take on the motherfucking Grandmaster. Nigga, I'll embarrass you, boy. Sit your ass down somewhere.
My good brother, Moray Zion Lex, a few months back on Sonetta TV, as a one of the pay-per-view debates over there. There's also another sister with them. They have some type of this type of collaboration, like they call them, I guess, the Oahspe gang or something like that. Something like that. They are they're making the rounds. But I wanted people to be really aware. I wanted people to be really aware of
Salute, Yahweh.
the
Okay, so I'm trying to get to the part. It's coming up soon. He's gonna say something about us being cultic. Watch this. Watch this. And we're gonna define what a cult is. Check it out.
deception. And what I feel is the deception, and what I feel is
What you feel?
a work that is cultic. It is malignant.
Okay, so he said he felt like it's a work that's cultic and malignant, right? He said it feel like it's a cult that is malignant, right? Check this out. Check this out. Now he can't even do that, man. Don't call the kettle black, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that, brother. Yarah. Don't do that, man. Y'all got all through the Old Testament. Y'all killing kids. You're genociding people. You're slaughtering animals. Come on now. Come on now. What is a cult, brother? What is a cult? A cult, a relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practices, right? But here's what makes a cult, right? It says by others as strange or sinister. Look at that. Strange or sinister. That's how they define a cult these days. Something strange or sinister. So he don't.
Now, he said something strange or sinister. Now, when Moses came down from Mount Sinai with them tablets and his hair was radiating, that would have been strange and sinister to them Egyptians looking from afar. Oh man, this nigga up there with an extraterrestrial, and the extraterrestrial God wrote on stone to get a Moses to get it. That's occultic. That's strange and sinister when you think about it.
Find it sinister or find it strange that he has to he chops off goat heads and sprinkle blood on the altar. He don't find it sinister that he has to go smite sucklings, huh? We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into the chapter and verse in a minute, huh? Don't sit there and accuse us of what you're guilty of, homie. We ain't guilty of that, huh? Now watch this. Look at malignant or maleficent. It means having or showing a wish to do evil to others. But it's your God that told you to go kill other nations. It's your God that seek to bear on a group of kids. It's your God that made Jephthah sacrifice his daughter as a burnt offering to your God, to your demon God. It was your God that sent Israel to go smite Amalek and even kill the sucklings, huh? It was your God that told y'all to kill all the males and take the virgins for yourself. Child traffickers. Look at that. But we strange and sinister, huh?
Yo, Darryl said he called niggas child traffickers. Yo, that's slick right there. That was a good punch right there. That was a body blow.
Huh? You ain't even go to Oahspe to even point out how. Look at this here. Malignant. It says having or showing a wish to do evil to others. What? We don't do no evil to others. Check this out. We're going to go right up in Oahspe. We're going to go right up in Oahspe. Hold on.
Bring it out.
We do good unto others. We do good unto others. Watch this. Let me get up in Oahspe. I'm going to go to Book of S17 too. Hold on. I'm going to bring it over in a minute. Talk about we do malignant. We do evil to other people. Okay. All right. All right. You didn't go into Oahspe now once and show that. All right, we're gonna go to Book of S. No, it's 17 and 20. 17, 21 is what it is. Let me get there. I should have wrote the page number down. Book of S 17, 21. Right here. Right here. I'm gonna bring it over for y'all so y'all can see. Watch this. Watch this. This is what True God said. This is what True God said right here. Look. Let me zoom in right there. What did he say? He said, God said, the words that come out of a man's mouth. Look at this. The words that come out of a man's mouth, even though they profess prayers and repentance, are of little help before Jehovah the Great Spirit. Huh? But the words that come out of what? Good works done to others. Words that come out of good works done to others. To do what? To raise them up. To raise them up. But the words that come out of good works, the action, the deed of doing good works to others, to raise them up, are like the sound of a trumpet that reaches beyond the stars. Look at that.
See how we hitting you with scripture? See that? We stay in the book. Darryl Kosmon heard something that was off, went straight to the book and corrected. But look at that next verse real quick. Look at that 22. For in all ages of the world there have been deceivers and hypocrites with temples, churches to worship in, professing to serve the Creator, but in fact serving in act. Good Lord, I had to add that in there when I seen it.
So what are you talking about malignant? What we malignant at? What we malignant at? Watch this. Yeah, Book of Judgment 6, 8 through 10. Watch this. Let me zoom back out. Over the Book of Judgment. Book of Judgment 8, 6 through 10. Watch this. Oh, wait a minute. I think I went to the wrong one. Hold up. Book of Judgment 6, 8 through 10. Yep, right here. Here it is. Look what it say. It says to serve oneself, to be selfish, to be selfish. To serve oneself is to work for oneself. That's called selfishness. It says to strive for oneself, to think of one's own self only as to what will benefit oneself only. That's selfishness. But watch this in 9 and 10. To serve others is to what? Is to do good to others. Where's the malevolence at, bro? To serve others is to do good to others. To what? To help them. And to do what? To teach them, to give them joy and comfort. This is the service of Jehovah the Great Spirit. Not to go smite them utterly, not to go kill their kids.
Bring it out.
So you're making claims and didn't even go into Oahspe to back it up. So what are you talking about? I don't say nothing about us doing evil to others. It speaks on totally doing good to others and building oneself in the progress, but not at the benefit of someone else's liberty that we build ourselves. Precept on precept. Let's watch this. What is the service of Jehovah? We're going to go to Ezra 44:14. We're going to go to Book of Ezra 44:14 and 15. See page 4 here. Watch this. Let's go to Book of Ezra. Let me zoom out so I can go and get to chapter 44. Oh man, that's down there. I should have wrote the page numbers down. I gotta make sure I do that next time I do it live. Watch this. What's the service of the Great Spirit? It's all the Great Spirit ever asks for. It's for us to do good unto others. Watch this. 14:15. Watch this. Look, it says, remember that all things are of Jehovah the Great Spirit. All things are of Jehovah the Great Spirit. And what? We are his servants. To do what? To help one another. That's all it is. Simple. What are evil at that? Now watch this. Watch this in 15. It says, much as you do these services unto one another, so do you serve Jehovah the Great Spirit. I don't see no malevolence in this, bruh. You got to go into the object, bro. You got to be objective. And if you're going to make a claim saying that we do evil unto other people, you got to go into the object, bro. You got to go into the book. You got to go into your Oahspe and show us where the Great Spirit tells us to do evil to other people. Because trust me, bro, I can go all over your little chump ass Old Testament and show you a whole lot of evil that Israel did to other nations and people, and even did to yourselves. Should I pull up what y'all did to y'all brother Joseph when y'all sold him into slavery in Egypt? Y'all the maleficent ones. Y'all the cult. Y'all the sinister ones. Y'all the evil ones. Don't put your guilt on us, bro. We ain't guilty of that.
Look at Darryl over here cooking in the first quarter. So he's proven from the Oahspe, reading from the book, that the service of Jehovah is righteousness. And then he's contrasting you with the Bible to say, look, in the Bible, 1 Samuel 15:3, you got the Lord telling them to go kill infants and sucklings. Judges 20, you got God instigating a war between Benjamin and the house of Israel, delegating death. And you call us the occultists and the witchcrafters? No, it's the other way around, and Darryl got it right.
Now watch this. Around about 14 minutes, he say something stupid about what he think Oahspe mean. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Look, matter of fact, let me show y'all something real quick. Let me go ahead and play this real quick for you. Let me slide this over this way. Talking about we the ones we malevolent. We malevolent. Okay, I got something for you real quick.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. Big dummy.
You big dummy woman.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Well, y'all clowning, man. Y'all clowning. Watch this. Look.
To the consciousness and physical health and mental health of our people, and anyone who has attached themselves to this particular doctrine of teaching. I want to show sort of its origins, right? We have people in this community that I've heard talk about it, have touched on it, but have not. I don't feel like maybe they have not gone into really in depth on it. But I actually want to do and take a critical look at it and show the people where the burgeoning or where the beginning, the roots of this particular New Age cult movement came from. It began. I want to show that on this afternoon, and I needed to do this in two parts. I thought about it. I thought I was going to be able to squeeze it all in on tomorrow, but I'm not going to be able to do that. So I'm going to have to do this in two parts. So this part one is kind of impromptu broadcast in regards to this, but we're definitely going to chop it up. I'm about to share my screen. And let's he said Oahspe.
Watch what he say. Watch what he how he try to break down the meaning of the name. Watch this.
Hey, I look at the breakdown of what this Oahspe is. It is a compound. It's created from two compound words or
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
abbreviation.
Wait. With John, what he said it's a combination of two compound words. Y'all know what a compound word is, bro? Okay, go ahead.
I've looked at the breakdown of what this Oahspe is.
He looked at the breakdown of what this Oahspe is. Okay, he everybody know Oahspe. Hey, Oahspe stands for Sky, Earth, Spirit. The O, the Ah, the Spe. Watch this.
It is a compound. It's created from two compound words or abbreviations.
It's created from two compound words or abbreviations. What is a compound? What is a compound? What is a compound word? Hold up a second. Where's my doc at? Oh, it made me lose my doc. Damn, I'm having so much fun here. Watch this. Let me pull my doc back up real quick. What is a compound word? He said a Oahspe is two compound words. Watch this, y'all. Watch what a compound word is. Let me get my doc back open. I closed by accident. Hold up a second. Look at this. Look. A Oahspe created from two compound words or abbreviations. Watch this. Look at this here. What is a compound word? Compound words are when two or more words combine to form a new single word or phrase that acts like a single word. What is a Oahspe, y'all? A Oahspe is a combination of three words: the O, the Ah, the Spe, meaning sky, earth, and spirit. Watch this. It says there are three different types of compound words in grammar. Open compound words with spaces between them, like ice cream. That's a compound word with a space between it. Okay. Closed compound words with no spaces, like firefighter. And a hyphenated compound like words like up to date. So what kind of compound word is Oahspe? It's a closed compound word like firefighter. Oahspe. It means sky. It means earth. It means spirit. The sky is the O. The earth is the Ah. The spirit is the Spe. So I don't know what the hell he researched. So what you research, bro? What you research, man? Look here, bro. Look here, man. Sky, earth, spirit, Oahspe. It's the 3 degrees of density. I ain't even break it down to you, man. You ain't know it's the 3 degrees of density in reality. Don't you know you got Oahspe, earth, sky, spirit in your Bible? Don't you know it's right there in Genesis? Look, I can show you right there in Genesis. Look. Sky, earth, spirit freaks them out. They think it's witchcraft. Oh my God, sky, earth, spirit, but that's what everything made out of. That's the 3 degrees of density. Everything is made of sky. Everything is made of earth. Everything made of spirit. Without those 3, you ain't got existence. It's objective. Hold on, let me open this blue letter Bible, man. Let me get this young blue letter Bible open real quick. Watch this. Watch this. Look at it. Let me go to Genesis 1. I ain't even got to get past Genesis 1, 2. Watch this. Let me get past. Watch this. Let me go to Genesis. Oh my goodness. Take me to Genesis. Something wrong with my with the blue letter Bible. Let me go to Bible study tools. Watch this. Search the Bible for Genesis. I just want the book of Genesis. What's going on, man? Look at me. Technology. Where do I go here? I don't want no ads. Go away. All right, anyway, let's go Genesis 1:1. Right there. Look, watch this, y'all. Look. In the beginning, God created heavens and the earth. I want y'all to take a big guess. Take a big guess, Elder Yarah. Which one is I? Which one is O? Which one is I? And which one is Spe? I'm going to read this sentence for you again. In the beginning, God created heavens and earth. Now, I'm going to give you a hint. God, heavens, earth. Which one is O? Which one is I? And which one is Spe? Based on the education that I just gave you, because you couldn't do the research thoroughly enough for yourself. That's what happens when you're a Google scholar. You get on here and make claims and say stupid shit.
This Darryl just gave you Earth, Sky, and Spirit in Genesis. Wow, that's dope. That's dope. So God would be spirit, speed. Heaven would be sky. And then earth would be I. That's dope. That was a dope breakdown, Darryl. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth, and you got Oahspe right there. That's dope. I like that.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. You big dummy.
One more time for him. One more.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
You big dummy. You didn't know what Earth, Sky, Spirit. You didn't know what a damn compound word was. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. Oh, hold on, my fault. Went to the wrong one. What a damn I lost a damn video. Oh, here it is. Right there in front of me.
Right? That this brother, who he calls himself, this brother John, right? Below Newbrow, conflated, right? You know, I'm calling him a brother because that's how they called him in this New Age movement. But we're gonna clearly see what we're dealing with here.
We're gonna clearly see what we're dealing with here. He can't even clearly explain what the hell he's talking about.
Right. And I need people to be very careful and pay a lot of attention to what we see that's going on here with this information, right? Because if you're not careful and if you're not, I want to say this, it's very difficult, even if you think you're seasoned. And when I say seasoned, I mean studied for years. You think you have a foundation in your whether.
Yo, you see how these niggas are saying a whole bunch of nothingness? This nigga been rattling on the whole time saying nothing. This is crazy.
It's your Christian belief, whether it's your Israelite, anti-Yah book. Clearly. Yeah, D-Red said he said you're talking about that faith is a mess from like 1850. Yes, sir. I had an exchange, and I don't know why people, when they hear me say things, I guess one of the followers, I guess I was on Sundays channel, and one of the followers disagreed with something that I had said and I had brought out. I think it was in regards to possibly the reincarnation debate. And because of it, I found out that the reason why they took such an exception to what I was saying is simply because reincarnation is part of what's taught in this particular faithism.
He said reincarnation is a part of what's taught in this particular faithist movement. Did y'all hear what he just said? He said reincarnation is what's taught among the faithists. Hold on, I'm gonna play that back one more time. Watch this. Watch this dumb shit.
Part of what's taught And because of it, I found out that the reason why they took such an exception to what I was saying is simply because reincarnation is part of what's taught in this particular faithist movement.
Oh man, bro, you did a lot of research. Damn, they teach reincarnation in faithism. Oh, okay, let me go on to Oahspe and find out for you. Let me go. You know, if you're, why don't you read the book for yourself, man? You should have read the book for yourself, bro. Watch this. Watch this. Here we go. Here we go. Let me get the object out. God, this is so easy. Let me just get the object. He could have did this himself. Let me just get the object out. Let me drag this on over here. Hold on. Got too many windows open. Trying to balance 1,000 windows. Hold on. Watch this. Let me get my Oahspe open. Let me pull this on over here. Let me go back to my doc. Oh my goodness. All right. Book of Jehovah 61. Book of Jehovah chapter 6 verse 21. Here we go. All right. Page 28. I did write the page numbers down for these. All right. Let's look at this, y'all. Reincarnation. What does the Great Spirit teach us about reincarnation? All right. Let's do 621. Here we go. Here we go. All right. I'm going to zoom in big for you. Right here. Here we go. Let's read this, y'all. Let's read this for them. As I have quickened, this is the Great Spirit talking now. As I have quickened the seed of the firstborn, so will I quicken all seed to the end of the earth. And each and every man child and woman child born into life, I will quicken with a new spirit. A new spirit. It didn't say reuse an old one. It said a new spirit, which shall proceed out of me at the time of conception. Neither will I give to any spirit of the higher or lower heavens power to what? Power to enter a womb. Let me say that one more time. I'm going to say that one more time. Neither will I give to any spirit of the higher or lower heavens power to enter a womb or a fetus of a womb to be what? To be what? Born again. I'm sorry. Where's the reincarnation at again, sir?
And then to add on top of that, in the book of Judgment, chapter 4, verse 11, I'm going to just read it. But of such are as below grade 1, there are more than 6,000 million, being mostly such angels as know nothing more than babes. Though for the most part, they were full-grown adults as to earth life. Some are fetal, some engrafters, professional reincarnators, who dwell with one mortal during his lifetime, then engraft themselves on another mortal during his lifetime, and so on, calling themselves reincarnated. And in fact, knowing no other heavens, being disbelievers in the all-person and in my exalted heavens. Verse 12, such as are below grade 1, thy God hath classified as druges, being spirits that have not left the earth and are bound to mortals. So if he had any understanding of this, he would know that reincarnation is not part of ascension.
Man, you did some thorough research. Wow. Okay, let me go to Book of Sathantes, chapter 8, verse 9. Here it is, page 56. All right. Book of Sathantes, chapter 8, verse 9. Here we go. This is a big one. Let me zoom out. Check this out. Jehovah, the Great Spirit says, I have provided all the living with certain paths to travel in, but man alone I created new. Out of all the things dead and dissolved, and he shall grow forever. That means we are created from corporality. Corporality, when it sublimates or when it decays, what is it? It's dissolved in the atmosphere. Do your research. To the beast I gave an already created sense, which is what man calls instinct. To man I allotted angels, and even these angels I have provided with others above them, and yet others above them forever and ever. Thus, the first of man, the newborn baby, I created blank in sense and judgment. Huh? Do babies come out knowing anything? No, they don't. It's objective. Thus, the first of man, the newborn baby, I created a blank in sense and judgment, so that he may be a witness that even he himself was fashioned and created anew by my hand. Listen carefully. Nor did I create him imperfectly, that he should what? Nor did I create him imperfectly, that what he should re-enter a womb and be born over again. Huh? That which I do is well done. Okay, Yarah, you listen. Let me read that for you again. I'm going to read that for you again. Nor did I create him imperfectly, that he should re-enter a womb and be born over again. So what kind of research was you doing, homie? What kind of research was you doing? Here we go, man. Here we go.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Boy, you embarrassing.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Well, that's a classic, man. That's a classic right there. Look at this here. Look at this here. Let me show this brother how to read. We're gonna show this brother how to read real quick. Look, maybe he'll read if Elmo tell him to. Maybe he'll read if Elmo tell him to. Look, we gotta go back to kindergarten on you. Look.
Boy, Dorothy's been thinking about books too. Yeah, and Dorothy has a question. How do you read a book?
Damn, the fish want to know how to read a book. Look, a fish got a 9-second attention span. Look, what's the attention span of a goldfish? Look at that, 9 seconds. They say the average attention span for the notorious ill-focused goldfish is 9 seconds. You couldn't even crack the book open for 9 seconds to find out the truth. Damn, bro, you got the attention span that's worse than a goldfish. I gotta sit here and spell it out for you because you couldn't even crack the book open. Look here. Let Elmo teach you how to finish reading a book. This is how you read a book.
Good question, Dorothy. Let's watch somebody read a book. Mr. Noodle!
Watch this. Hey, look, this is how Yarah read the Oahspe. Watch this.
Oh. Sherry, come here. Come on, Sherry. He's so shady.
Hey, look at Elder Yarah. Look. That's a Oahspe right there sitting in the chair. Look.
Noodle is going to read that book. Look. Don't sit on it. Get off it. You can't sit on it and read it.
Yarah, you can't sit on the Oahspe and read it, bruh.
Yeah. No, Mr. Noodle. Mr. Noodle, you have to open the book. Open the book.
You hear that, Yarah? You gotta open the book, man. You gotta open the book.
You have to turn it the other way. The other way. You have to open the pages. Open the pages. Mr. Noodle.
Open the pages, Yarah. Open the pages, bro.
It's upside down. It's upside down, Mr. Noodle. The book is upside down. The book is upside down.
And that's how Israel read the book. Look, that's how they read the book.
What are you gonna do? That's your glass in the book. Well, maybe you can read like that. Oh boy.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. Let's keep going.
movement, right? And it really has a strong basis in the Hinduist belief of reincarnation, right? Much more so than what I heard from my good brother Captain Tazaria the other day, right? Um, he tries to, connect it in the biblical context, but in this Oahspe Bible and this faithist movement is really based in a smorgasbord. It's a melting pot. It is a conflation of any religious or faith cosmogony you can think of. It's all mixed in and smashed together. So one can only imagine.
Okay, so he just pretty much said it's a smorgasbord of things, right? But Oahspe is a book that reveals the history of how all these religions started by the false gods. Okay, so how could you explain a thing without without putting it all together like that, bro? Come on, man.
Yeah, see, what they don't understand is that the Oahspe covers world history. It covers the history of Africa, it covers the history of Europe, it covers the history of India, and it covers the history of Asia, Central and North America. And that's what he don't understand. And then it's broken down on the timeline when these things occurred, when these religions popped up, when Hinduism popped up, when Israelitism popped up, when Christianity popped up, when Islam popped up. Different branches of time and history when these things occurred. But they don't understand that because they try to hop out the window too early.
All the peanut butter and jelly sandwich is just all it is just peanut butter on one side of the bread, and then it's jelly on the other side of the bread, and then you put it together, it's a peanut butter sandwich. That's all that is. See, I figured that out, man. That was deep. You just peanut butter and jelly. See, it ain't nothing but two compound words.
Hell no.
The confusion of the minds of the people who don't even know that what this book is doing and what these writings are doing is literally it's literally brainwashing is too light of a term. I'm just going to put it to you that way. Brainwashing is too light of a term. It is literally a mechanism, not just to control one's conscious and how you formulate ideas and thoughts.
Okay, get to the point.
How one views themselves in the world and in the spirit.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop him right there. All right, watch this, y'all. He said it's a brainwashing, right? Okay, so if he would have opened the book like Elmo taught him, okay, he would know that a Oahspe teaches us against being deceived by books. Watch this. I'm gonna go to book inspiration. Here we go again. Oh my goodness gracious, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go to the book of. Hold up. All right. So let me go to the book inspiration. I'm gonna go to chapter 9, y'all. Watch this. Watch what the creator says about books and being caught and watching out for indoctrination. Watch this. All right, chapter 9, verse 5 through 10. I'm gonna zoom in on this for y'all. All right, now let's go and look up. I'm gonna drag another screen over here, and then we're gonna look up brainwashing. Okay. All right, let's go to Merriam Dictionary. All right, we're gonna look up. Whoa, what's going on? All right, let's look up Merriam. Let's go to Merriam. We're gonna look up brainwashing. What does it mean to be brainwashed? Or brainwashed? Let's look up brainwash. Okay. A brainwashing is a forcible indoctrination. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A forcible indoctrination to induce someone to give up basic political, social, or religious beliefs and attitudes and accept contrasting regimented ideas. A forcible indoctrination. Look at that. Let's say a forcible indoctrination. Okay. So this is what Oahspe does. All right. Okay. We're gonna get into your Bible soon, bro. Trust me. Because that's all Israel did was enforce y'all the El or the Yahweh that y'all worship. This Baal, this idol worship y'all be doing. All right, now let's go to indoctrination. I wanna show y'all something. Because there's a key word when you look it up in Google. So define, let's see, indoctrination. I want to show y'all something. I want y'all to see this key word right there, right? I'm gonna zoom in. Now, indoctrination says the process of teaching a person or group to accept a set of beliefs uncritically, right? So what he's accusing us of is what he's accusing Oahspe of, or what he's accusing the Great Spirit of, is to accept the beliefs or to accept the faith uncritically. Uncritically, y'all know what uncritically mean, right? Without question or giving any thought or of judgment to that. That's what uncritically is, right? Okay, now let's go and see what the Creator says about that. All right, so we're going to go to Book Inspiration, and we're going to read we're in Book Inspiration, chapter 9. We're going to read verses 5 through 10. Check this out, y'all. Check this out. All right, here we go. Here's the Creator says. Here's what the Creator, the Great Spirit says. Jehovah, the Great Spirit says this. You shall be your own judge in all things. All things. We shall be our own judge in all things. Not some things, all things. All things. Watch this. It says, behold, I sent my God to judge you. I sent my God to judge you. The Creator sent the God to judge us. But guess what? It says right here, but you shall also judge the judgments of your God. You got to judge God. You got to check your God's intentions. That's what the Creator is saying. The Creator is saying, I sent God to check your intentions. But in the same vein, you shall judge the judgments of the God. You have to judge the God's intentions. But look, watch this. To say this here. It says, and afterward, you shall judge yourself in the same way. So we have to look within ourselves and judge our intentions too. That's not thinking uncritically. That's not believing a set of a belief system uncritically. That's not indoctrination. Watch this. I created you a perpetual judge. That means a perpetual judge means forever judging, constantly, always judging and checking the intentions of anything that we run through. I created you a perpetual judge, not only to judge yourself and all of the world besides, but look here, y'all, look how powerful this is. The Creator says this, you shall judge me, your Creator. The Creator says to judge him. That's called critical thinking. That's called critical thinking. In the Bible, anytime man judged God, he got angry and he smited them. Come on, man. Now watch this. Here it is with the books. Creator say, I have written many sacred books. I have written many sacred books. But check this out. The Creator tells us this, unless you judge them, you will be caught in a snare. That means you will be indoctrinated. That goes for Oahspe too. We have to judge Oahspe as well. So where's the indoctrination at? Where's the brainwashing at? It warns us against brainwashing. It warns us against indoctrination. It tells us to judge everything. Now look, Creator says, I charge you, you shall accept nothing from men, nothing from angels, and nothing from gods. But what? We shall rely only on our own inspiration from our Creator.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy, you big dummy, you big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy, see what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Oh my goodness gracious, man. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Spirit realm or in the spirit world, right? But also what it means to be a human being, to just simply what it means to be human, right? The scariest part about it is that in all of that, it attempts to mask itself as a religion, as a religion or a movement or a thought free from mind control, free from
Hold on, y'all. Give me a minute. We're gonna jump to about 28 minutes in just a second. Give me a second, y'all. One moment. Bear with me. Trying to figure something out. Hold up. My Blue Letter Bible is not loading. I'm not sure why this particular site isn't loading on my computer. Okay, there it is. It loaded. Just needed a second. Okay, we're gonna jump to 28 minutes real quick. Hold up a second. Started around like 27. Okay. Watch what he say. Look, watch what this bro say. This bro gonna talk about blood sacrifice, man. Watch this, y'all. Watch this.
let's get into it. So as you see on the screen, it says the Malekian high priest, John Bello Newbrow, right? The Oahspe exposed. And let me tell you why I entitled this the Malekian high priest. Because if we understand the worship of Molech,
Hey, shout out to Malachi Maccabee. He broke down the Molech situation earlier in his live, y'all. If y'all ain't seen the situation on Molech, going back to Honor Humility and check that out. What Malachi Maccabee did earlier today. And then look, he talk about Molech. Molech is an idol. We don't worship idols. What are you talking about, bro? We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that in a minute.
one of the things involved with the worship of Molech that we know was cited throughout scripture in regards to this particular deity, this Canaanite deity of Molech, right? That it is a diabolical, satanic, if we want to use those terms, worshiping of a deity that requires the blood sacrifice of children.
Okay, so the brother said we worship a deity that requires the blood sacrifice of children. Did y'all hear that clearly? He said that we worship a deity that requires the blood sacrifice of children. I want to show y'all something real quick. I'm gonna let this speak for itself.
The moral law is that if a child was to be rebellious, okay, towards their parents, they was to be taken out and be stoned to death because of that. You see what I'm saying?
Would you do that? Would you do that if your God came back to you today in glory and said, I want you to stone your son if he get rebellious? Would you? Would you do it?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
Wow.
Would you kill your child, your son, if your God told you to?
You said if the Most High told me to?
Yeah.
Or yeah, man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
If your God came to you right now, tonight, in pomp and glory, shining, and he commanded the death of your child, would you sacrifice your child?
If the Most High told you to do it, of course.
Wow.
If God came to you and told you to sacrifice your kid, would you sacrifice your kid?
Hell yeah.
All right, but play.
We ain't done yet. I got one to add to that, big bro. I got one to add to that. Let's go ahead and add that real quick. We ain't done. We got Israel Doctrine admitted. We got Judah Naz admitted. We got Iz admitted. And the unknown Hebrew admitted. But we got one more person admitting it as well. Let's get him.
Would you kill your child or your grandchild if your God told you to?
Oh man.
So that's a yes?
Yeah, well, it's a yes, but I think that it would be a test. I don't think the Lord would actually tell you to do it. I think it would just be a test because we can see
you'd be willing to go through with it.
Well, I'll go through any trial the Lord puts me through.
You would? Okay.
Ecclesiasticus.
Got him. We got all you niggas on record talking about if your God told you to kill your kid, you'll do it. And y'all niggas got the nerve to talk about us in the Oahspe while y'all over here spellbound, deep within the God spell, talking this nonsense. Let's get it again.
Would you kill your child or your grandchild if your God told you to?
Oh man.
So that's a yes?
Yeah, well, it's a yes, but I think that it would be a test. I don't think the Lord would actually tell you to do it.
Look at that. The nigga said it's a yes and then try to write it off by saying he think the Lord. Nigga, the Lord's mind is not your Lord. Nigga, you a man. The Lord don't think like you. Don't your Lord say I'm not a respecter of person? He don't give a damn what you think. If he say go kill your son, nigga, go do it. And if you dumb enough to do it, then you under the inspiration of a false God. Because in your same book, it said, thou shalt not murder and kill. And you over here having a double mind about killing your goddamn child. And you got the nerve to talk about the Oahspe created gang. Y'all niggas done lost your mind. And we got you niggas on record saying this. This game fucking over.
But I think it would just be a test.
Would you kill your child or your grandchild if your God told you to?
Oh man.
So that's a yes?
Yeah, well, it's a yes, but I think that it would be a test. I don't think the Lord would actually tell you to do it. I think it would just be a test because we can see
you'd be willing to go through with it.
Well, I'll go through any trial the Lord puts me through.
You would? Okay.
Ecclesiasticus.
Would you kill?
Look how Mally just walked that nigga right into that goddamn bear trap. Just walked this right, smooth, walked that nigga right up in that joint. And he fell for it. Come on, back to Darryl.
Play that back for y'all one more time. I'm gonna play that back for y'all one more time.
The moral law is that if a child was to be rebellious, okay, towards their parents, they was to be taken out and stoned to death because of that. You see that?
Would you do that? Would you do that if your God came back to you today in glory and said, I want you to stone your son if he get rebellious? Would you? Would you do it?
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would.
That brother said, "Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would." But we worship an idol that demands the sacrifice of kids. These is his brethren right here. These is his brothers in the. These is Israelite brothers we asking this question to.
Wow.
Would you kill your child, your son, if your God told you to?
You said if the Most High told me to?
Yeah.
Or man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
Look at that. He said the Most High said to do it, and that's what it is. Look at that. Look at that. No kids need to be around. No Hebrew Israelites.
If your God came to you right now, tonight, in pomp and glory, shining, and he commanded the death of your child, would you sacrifice your child?
If the Most High told me to do it, of course.
Look at that. The Most High told me to do it, of course. Okay, now watch when I asked Polar Carl, watch when I asked him. He was like, hell yeah. That was like the best question anybody ever asked him.
Wow.
If God came to you and told you to sacrifice your kid, would you sacrifice your kid?
Hell
yeah. Child or your grandchild if your God told you to.
Oh man.
So that's a yes?
Yeah, well, it's a yes, but I think that it would be a test. I don't think the Lord would actually tell you to do it. I think it would just be a test because we can see
you'd be willing to go through with it.
La Elmo's world. Here we go. All right. First book of God. Where you at? All right, first book of God. Okay, we want chapter 9, verse 10 through 19. That's what we want. Here we go. Here we go. Let me show y'all how a true Israelite responds to the question, I want you to sacrifice your kid. This is what a true Israelite would say. We're going to read some Abraham. We're going to get up into some Abraham. Watch this. All right. When the number of those who had come to Abram and Shewadan reached 4,500 souls, God spoke to Abraham saying, come now, I will lead your people into another country. Okay. So Abraham led them away, and they came into Lower Hauletz. And it came to pass that in the year after they departed out of what? You know what? Hold up. My bad. I'm supposed to start at verse 10. Look at me. Long day, y'all. My bad. All right. Now check it out. Now, after Abraham and his people had returned to Jireh, his camp, and it was night, God said to Abraham, be steadfast and show your people so that they may understand my words. All right. Verse 11. And while they were still praying before the altar, God withdrew from Abraham. Look at that. God withdrew from Abraham. Why? To put him to the test. Watch this, y'all. This is what a faithless Israelite would say to an evil angel. God withdrew from Abraham and allowed the evil angels who had followed them from Sodom and Gomorrah to draw near the altar. And one of the angels clothed himself in a great light. One of the evil angels, he had clothed himself in a great light and adorned with sparkling gems and a crown. And he appeared to Abraham so all the multitude of people could look upon him. Now watch this. Abraham said this. He said, who are you? And the Spirit said, I am your God, ruler of heaven and earth. Abraham said, I am your servant. What may I do for you? And the Spirit said, you shall take your only son Isaac and your host who were with you at Sodom and Gomorrah and go with me where I will lead you, for I have a great work for you to do. Now notice, contrary to what's in the Bible, the evil angel, he didn't tell Abraham what he was supposed to do. He said, look, just follow me over here. Follow me over here this way. I got something I need you to do for me. Now watch this. Now Abraham said, I would do whatever you put upon me to do. Because he trusts in God like that. Watch this though. So in the morning, Abraham and his son Isaac and the host who had been with Abraham to Sodom and Gomorrah assembled together. And Abraham spoke, saying, where to, O God? And the Spirit answered, saying, take sticks and a firebrand, which is a torch, and come to the summit of the hill over there. For you shall restore the rights of burnt offerings. Now, Abraham told the people what God had said, and they began, and Isaac carried the bundle of willows, such as basket makers use, saying, this will light the large pieces, right? But what will you burn for an offering, oh father? So Isaac is asking his father Abraham, what will you burn for an offering? He don't know yet. So Abraham said, God will provide. God will tell him what he is to burn. So mind you, Isaac don't even know yet what's going on. Not even Abraham knows what's going on. Watch this. And when they ascended to the place, Abraham gathered logs and heaped them up, and Isaac placed the willows. Then listen, then the Spirit spoke, saying this, what shall a man love all things above all things in the world? And Abraham said, God. And the Spirit said, for which reason you shall offer your only son Isaac as a burnt offering? The evil spirit told him, he said, for which reason you shall offer your only son Isaac up as a burnt offering? And it shall be testimony before your people that you will obey God even to the sacrifice of your own flesh and kin. That's what them brothers did in the video. They was willing to worship God at the sacrifice of their kids. But watch this. Look what Abraham said in verse 18. Look what he said. He said, Abraham said this. He said, show me that you are God. He said, show me that you are God, so that I may not err. For I have been what? For I have been what? Commanded not to kill. You think them brothers we question said that? Huh? Abraham said, what? He said, show me that you God, man, because I've been commanded not to kill. How you going to tell me to kill and you command me not to kill? And then tell me to kill. What is you talking about, man? And look, and the spirit departed away from Abraham, perceiving that he knew what? The higher law. The higher law. Look at this here, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Man, come on. Come on, bro. Get it together, man. Get it together, Yarah. You got it. You call yourself an elder, brother, but your research is trash. You call yourself an elder and your research is trash. You're a teacher, but what you teach is trash. You don't do research thoroughly enough. And it's sad because you got people that listen to you and they depend on you to tell them truthful things. But you don't do your research. So I got to come behind and clean it up for you because you can't open the book. Maybe after saying Elmo's world earlier, you probably cracked the book open.
The ritual blood sacrifice and the sexual orgies as a form of ritual worship to Molech with.
He said sexual orgies when Oahspe clearly speaks out against sexual indulgence, man. Come on, bro.
Young children. Young children. And it took me a little.
And shout out to Kosmon Cal. He did his live earlier exposing in the Bible about how when Israel would attack the other nations, they are to kill the men and leave the women and the girls alive, the virgins. And then they take the virgins and do what it is they want with them. But he talking about we into what is it? Come on, man. Come on, dog. Get it together, bro. Get it together.
A bit of digging, and it took me a little bit of reading with comprehension to really put this thing together in a way so that we can connect the dots, so that we can really see what this.
Matter of fact, let me show y'all this right here. This verse in the Oahspe, right? Look at this here. It say right here, if the mortal cannot control his habit for intoxication or gluttony or avarice or debauchery or laziness or lying or hypocrisy, preaching what he does not practice, or what? Or sexual indulgence or vengeance or anger, Look, that's 3 of the things right there that your God is guilty of. If not all of them, I just read. Look at this here. Preaching what he does not practice, or sexual indulgence or vengeance or anger or tattling mischievous, then what? Then he is indeed a victim in the hands of drujas. What are drujas? Evil spirits. And at the time of his death, he shall be, at the time of his death, he becomes one of them. For if he does not have the power to rule in such matters while he is in the mortal world, he will be no stronger by the loss of his corporeal body. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Says, right? So we can see what this is. And those who are espousing this religion, right? And bringing it to our communities, they should be looked at. They should be looked at the same way we look at, and I'm going to say it, herbophiles, pedophiles, preterists. If I'm saying that correctly, we should be looking at them with the same eye.
Okay. All right, let's hold it right there just for a quick second. Let's hold it right there just for a quick second. Hold on a second. Oh, hold on. I got the wrong thing. 1 second, y'all. Okay, watch this. Watch this. Check this out. Look at this. He say child traffic. Look, he say child molesters, all kind of craziness, right? Look at this. Look at this. When we marched up, this is the Bible, y'all. This is Deuteronomy 20. It's about going to war. Check this out. When you march up and attack the city, make its people an offer of peace. Right? If they accept and open their gates, all the people in it shall be subject to forced labor, and shall work for you. Look at that, made slaves of forced labor, forced. What did we see forced? We saw forced or enforcement when we looked up brainwashing. Watch this. Remember, y'all, we looked up brainwashing. Check it out. Where was that at? I think that was in Merriam Dictionary. We looked up brainwashing, right? All right, what is brainwashing again? A forcible doctrine to induce someone to give up basic political, social, or religious beliefs, attitudes, and to accept contrasting regimented ideas. This is what's going on right now. Brainwashing. Look, when you march up to attack a city, make its people an offer of peace. If they accept it, this is what peace is to them. If they accept the peace and open their gates, all the people in it shall be subject to forced labor and shall work for you. Look, that's made slaves. It's like slavery. That's slavery. If they refuse to make peace and they engage you in battle, lay siege to the city. And when the Lord your God delivers it into your hands, put to the sword. Look, put to the sword all the men in it. As for the women, the children, the livestock, and everything else in the city, you may take these as plunder for yourselves. You may take these as plunder for yourselves. As plunder. What is plunder? Let's bring that over. To take the goods of by force. To take by force, or what? Wrongfully. Wrongfully. But we the cult. We the ones that's sinister. Come on, bro. Get it together, man. Get it together. This is how you are to treat all the cities that are at a distance from you and do not belong to the nations nearby. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. This is the hit list right here. Look at the hit list. However, in the cities of the nations, the Lord your God is giving you as an inheritance, and they inherit it by blood. They inherit it by spilling blood. Do not leave alive that anything that breathes. That's genocide. That's genocide. Do not leave alive anything that breathes. Not pregnant women, not babies, nothing. Not a germ, not a cell. Look at that. That's genocide. That's genocide. Look here, they commit genocide. The deliberate and systematic destruction of a racial, political, or cultural group. That's Israel. That's Israel. Look, completely destroyed. This is what they God commanded. This is what they God commanded. It's what they God commanded. Right? But back in Exodus, in the 10 Commandments that was given to Moses, what is one of the commandments? Thou shalt not kill. See that? They don't even know the higher law. That's why we got videos of these brothers talking about they'll kill their kid if they most high told them to. Look at this, completely destroyed them. The Hittites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites. Look at that. The Hivites, the Jebusites, even the parasites. They live too. Look, as the Lord your God has what? Commanded you. Has commanded you. Look. Look here. Right there. Deuteronomy 5:6-21. What that say right there? Thou shalt not kill. That's a commandment. But look right here. Otherwise, they would look, watch this. Where was that at? Watch this. Destroy these nations as the Lord your God has commanded you. Come on, man. And then it says it's saying in the Bible that God ain't the author of confusion. That's confusion. You tell me not to kill, but then you go tell me to kill. And then smite these other nations utterly. That's genocide. You killing uncles, aunties, moms, dads, brothers, sisters. Trafficking the kids, raping the kids. Y'all sad, man. That's sad, man, what y'all follow. But then y'all want to accuse us. Y'all want to accuse us of what y'all guilty of. Come on, man. Let's go on and keep listening to this nonsense for a little bit.
With the same ire, because at the base of what I found and what I'm finding, I'm still discovering things. What I found at the base of this is that there's one single commodity, and I'm using these terms purposely. There's one single commodity in these theosophical societies. We're going to be talking about those as well. There's one single commodity that these New Age movements and that these faithist movements have. There's one single commodity, and it's infant children. Infant children.
The moral law is that if a child was to be rebellious, okay, towards their parents, they was to be taken out and be stoned to death because of that. You see what I'm saying?
Would you do that? Would you do that if your God came back to you today in glory and said, I want you to stone your son if he get rebellious? Would you? Would you do it?
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah, I would.
Wow.
Would you kill your child, your son, if your God told you to?
You said if the Most High told me to?
Yeah.
Or if man, the Most High said do it, then that's what it is.
If your God came to you right now, tonight, in pomp and glory, shining, and he commanded the death of your child, would you sacrifice your child?
If the Most High told you to do it, of course.
Wow.
If God came to you and told you to sacrifice your kid, would you sacrifice your kid?
Hell yeah. Please like.
Would you kill your child or your grandchild if your God told you to?
Oh man.
So that's a yes?
Yeah, well, it's a yes, but I think that it would be a test. I don't think the Lord would actually tell you to do it. I think it would just be a test because we can see.
You'd be willing to go through with it.
Well, I'll go through any trial the Lord puts me through.
You would? Okay.
Ecclesiasticus
Nope.
someone who also doesn't know much about it, but we've been hearing about it.
He don't know much about it. He thought he did some research.
Right? My brother Zion Lex has touched on it. I believe Judah Nazareth has touched on it before.
Zion Lex lied on his source. Judah Nat was the guy in the video, one of the guys in the video who said he would kill his kid if his Most High told him to.
Some of the other brothers have touched on it before, but it's
He named all our victims.
more than just a racial connotation that it has to it, right? It's more so. It's more than that. This comes from a European, so we shouldn't trust it. It's much more diabolical than that. And so this is the reason why I entitled this The Molekian High Priest, John Bello Newbrow, because we're going to connect the dots, right? We're going to get into the roots of what this is, the Oahspe exposed, right? So here it is, right?
We 31 minutes into the video, and he just now bringing up his PowerPoint.
This is the Oahspe, the New Bible, in the words of Jehovah, right?
The book he didn't open his whole time that I had to go in and open and spell it out for him.
And one thing you'll notice is a lot of these unconventional spellings of things, right? Unconventional spellings of things, which doesn't lead to anything that would have come down, in my opinion, as a divine revelation, right? The simple way that you're trans.
In his opinion, he been opinion the whole time. Look, he's a subjective. He's what you call. He's what the Oahspe calls a subjective spiritualist. He believes in what he makes up, and he teaches it to others and wants and expect others to believe what he make up. So everything that he was saying, people that's not gonna go back and do their own research, that's dependent on him for knowledge, they sit up there eating it and thinking that he deep as hell.
You're transposing letters in particular words and things to facilitate or to promote the fact that you're getting this divinely, right? And it says, and the angel ambassadors, a sacred history of the dominions, and of the higher and lower heaven on the earth, right? And then it talks about that in this particular text or in this particular writing, right, by John, who was the actual author of the Oahspe, and we're going to really get down into it. He talks about in here, and he makes the claim that this gives a history dating back at least 24,000 years.
It gives a history dating back to 24,000 years. Yes, it does. Hold on, I'm gonna let him keep talking for a sec. Let him walk himself into his own sewer. Hold on.
Now, if you're familiar with other guys that I talked about on this channel before, Billy Carson, right, who deals with those emerald tablets and deals with the Anunnaki foolishness, all of that stuff that we read, that they read it, and he's reading and heavy on and talking about Enki and Enlil, the Mesopotamian deities, and who which one was evil in the garden, and Yahweh was the evil deity actually in the Bible. He's the snake god. All of this foolishness that he talks about. If you listen to him, go back and listen to our breakdown on this channel.
I don't know what this dude talking about, but look here, we got a whole damn timeline. Look at that. We got a whole timeline. We got a whole timeline. Look, and this is where their Bible start. Look, this is the beginning of the world for them right here. Look, the Hebrew calendar start right here. 3761 BCE. Look at that. Ain't no Zarathustra, ain't no Gopekle Tepe, ain't no deluge, none of that. Look, it start right here. After all this time we got right here, look. After all this recorded time we got on Oahspe, from the creation of man up until now, the universe starts right here, 3761 BCE. They just started building pyramids right there. They just started building pyramids then.
dealing with Billy Carson, right? We have a 2 or 3 part series that we dealt with Billy Carson's foolishness. Same thing we're doing here, right? He also talks about the Anunnaki history that dates back 24,000 years. Now, these things are not coincidence. What these guys are doing with this new age material, and you'll see an explosion of it as we get into it, right? This explosion of this new age movement that connects itself to free will, free love, all of that foolishness, right?
Okay, watch this. Watch this. This dude just said free will and free love. I'm going to show you something about, I'm going to tell you something about his Jesus real quick. Give me a second while I open up this doc. Watch this here. Jesus died so that everybody can sin guilt-free. Jesus sacrificed himself on the cross so that everybody can live guilt-free. Or I should say his followers. Give me a moment. And he style is salvation. That's what they call salvation. To sin freely. That's what y'all boy did. Look. Look, what y'all think this mean? Right there in the Bible. Look here. Right here. King James Version of the Bible, Matthew 26:20. Look, Matthew 26:26 through 28. It says, as they were eating, Jesus took bread and he blessed the bread and he broke it and gave it to his disciples and said, look, take this flesh right here. It's my body. He said, look, it's my body. This bread right here represents my body. He said, look, and he took a cup and gave thanks and gave it to them saying, look, drink all of it. Drink all that wine because this represents my blood. For this is my blood of what? The New Testament, which is shed for many for the what? For the remission of sins. For the remission of sins. What does remission mean? Remission means the act or process of remitting. So you have to look up remit. The root word, which is remit. It is to release from guilt, to release from guilt or the penalty of. So when we reread this, right, we go here. We go for this is my blood of the New Testament, which is shed for many for what? The release from the guilt or penalty of sins. Huh? Do as thou wilt. You can do whatever you want to do so long as you believe in that Christ. Ain't gonna be no penalty for the sins. That's free will to them. Huh? That's how they define free will. What did my boy Kosmon Reacts say earlier today? The greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was to convince the world that he was God. Uh-oh. Watch it. Careful. Now look, I can also go to your Leviticus. I can also pull up your Leviticus. Watch this. Let me see if I can pull up my blue letter. Been running slow for me today. Leviticus 1. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's get into that bloodthirsty God of his. Watch this. Look at this. Let me zoom in real quick. Let's go on and get up into that blood and that chopped goat, whatever it is. Look, and the Lord called unto Moses and spake unto him out of the tabernacle of the congregation, saying this, look, speak unto the children of who? Israel. Speak unto the children of Israel and say to them, if any man of you bring an offering unto the Lord, ye shall bring your offering of the cattle, even of the herd and of the flock. Now watch this. If this offering be a burnt sacrifice of the Lord, let him offer a male without blemish. He shall offer it of his own voluntary will. Of his own voluntary will at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation before the Lord. Look at this. And he shall put his hand upon the head of the burnt offering, and it shall be accepted for him to make atonement for him. Atonement. Y'all know what that is? Atonement. Let's look that up so we get it right. I believe this is the way they wash their sins away. So they can do whatever they will so long as you sacrifice unto the Lord. Watch this. Sacrifice unto your demon god. Let's go to Marianne. What is atonement? Right here. Look here. The reconciliation of God and humankind through the sacrificial death of Jesus. Okay, we read that at first about the remission of sin. But watch this. Reparation for an offense or injury, a satisfaction. Huh? Look at that. Look at that. What's a reconciliation? Let's see what that is. The act of to restore the friendship or harmony. Damn. Damn, you gotta torture, you gotta that's how you produce harmony with God, huh? Harmony with the Lord. You gotta chop up goat, you gotta chop up a cow or a bull or something, huh? And then burn it up burn it up. Look, watch this, y'all. Look. And he shall kill the bullock before the Lord, and the priest Aaron's son shall bring the blood. Look at, bring the blood and sprinkle the blood round about upon the altar. That is by the door of the tabernacle of the congregation. And he shall flay. Look, he shall flay the burnt offering and cut it into pieces. Man, this is sick. This is sick. What about the next chapter? Watch this. When they got a burnt offering for a sweet savor. Look at this here. Oh, but we worship a demon god. Look at this here. He talking about we Molech worshipers. Look at this here. Look at this here. Look at that. That's the Molech right there. Look, right here. This them Hebrews we showed on the video. Killing their kid for the God. Look at that. Sacrificing their kid for the God. Look at that. That's what they do. Look. Watch this. Burn it as a sweet savor. Where that part is? That's one of my favorite parts there. Look, watch this. Oh, man, my blue letter running slow for some reason. Y'all get the idea. Let me go and get through this video. I gotta get off here soon.
You'll see this connected. It's all in the same spirit. Not be heavy.
Try to explain what a watch you try to explain what a faith.
Your thoughts, your iniquity, the iniquities, the thoughts of your mind had to be in balance or light as a feather. It could not be, you could not have cruel intentions. Not just the actions you perform, but the thoughts you perform, right? And so and the thoughts that you have. And so as you would go before Asar, who is the god of the netherworld, the Greeks called him Osiris, but Asar, who is guard of the netherworld or the king.
Okay, now notice how I'm going in the Bible. Now notice how I'm going into his Bible. When I make a claim about something, I go into his Bible and show that it's proved true in this objective source. Now, all the claims he made for this whole 40 minutes that we watched the video, he not once went in Oahspe to back up his claim that he was making. He not once went in Oahspe to show that we molest kids or that we kill kids as a sacrifice to the God. He never once showed that he never once went to the Oahspe to show that we worship idols. He never once went to the Oahspe to pull the name Molech and see what Molech, if Molech is even in the Oahspe or not. He tried to explain what Oahspe means, and I had to go to the Oahspe to show him what Oahspe means because he didn't know what he was talking about. I had to go look up what a compound word is because he didn't know how to explain what a compound word is. He accused us of believing in reincarnation. He didn't go to the Oahspe to show that we believed in reincarnation, did he? Bro, you ain't no elder. You ain't no teacher. You make a claim, bro. When you make a claim, you got to back it up, bro. You got to back it up. Otherwise, man, that what you think is light coming out your mouth and what your followers think is light coming out your mouth is darkness, homie. That's darkness, bro. Let me pull up Book of Discipline, chapter 8, verse 3 for you real quick. I'm going to read it to y'all real quick. Watch this. We're going to go in now. Look at this, man. He ain't back up nothing he said. He didn't go to the Oahspe to back up anything he said. We're about 39 minutes, 39 seconds into the video. He didn't go to Oahspe with not and back up not one claim he made. Bro, you gonna suck to debate. You gonna suck to debate. You call yourself an elder, and you got students that's depending on you to teach them because they ain't gonna go back and go back and check your information. But I gotta come up on here and I gotta spell it out for everybody, huh? I gotta spell it out for Israel. Whatever. Watch this, man. Let me go and get up in this, man. I'm getting heated up now. Watch this. Let's go to Book of Discipline. Where my Book of Discipline at? We're gonna go to chapter 8. I believe that Book of Discipline, chapter 8. Look at this here. Look at this here. He in darkness. Let me prove to y'all that this brother's in darkness. Let me prove to y'all this brother's in darkness. Look at this here, man. Oh, it's chapter 8. My bad, not 3. It's chapter 8, verse 3. Starts at verse 3. Look at this here. Look at this is him. This is him right here. Look. Oh, it's new age. Oh, it's new age. See, he's stuck on them old ways. He's stuck on those old ways. Look at this here, y'all. Oh man, it's a new age, man. Look, he's stuck on that old bullshit. This fool's still playing in Atari while we on PlayStation 10. Watch this. Look here. Many are also under the prejudice. Hold on, I'm gonna restate that. Man. Elder Yarah is also under the prejudice of old things, or the influence of a neighbor, or influence of his surroundings, or the impulse of his own flesh, and says, I too follow my highest light. But he doesn't substantiate his claims. Whereas Elder Yarah is in darkness altogether, nor does he know what is meant by the term highest light. Often doing what? What has he been doing for the past 40 minutes? Often venturing an opinion or a vague surmise instead. And Elder Yarah believing that he is expressing his highest light. You getting broken down now, brother. For which reasons, Elder Yarah, you shall explain that only facts well known or comparatively proven are light. Listen up, Elder Yarah. An opinion is not light. You ain't been doing nothing but spitting darkness off your breath for the past 40 minutes in your video. And I had to come bring the light to substantiate what it is I was saying against what it is you was claiming. You not once went to the Oahspe with a single claim you made in the first 40 seconds of your video. But your students are sitting there like, oh my God, yeah, this is deep googly goop, boo, boo, boo. Bruh. Come on, Elder Yarah. Whoever professes light must know the matter by his own knowledge, bruh. You did not want to go to the object to figure it out. Look, that facts, that numbers, that figures and axioms can demonstrate light, Elder Yarah, and that without these, Elder Yarah, then this supposed light is only darkness. Your supposed light for that whole time in that video, brother, was only darkness. You went to third-party sources to figure out some information about the first-party source. You didn't even open the book. You want me to play the Elmo video for you again on how to read a book? The damn goldfish read a book. The damn goldfish got an attention span of 9 seconds. You can even give 9 seconds to open the book to substantiate what you was talking about. You're an elder with the knowledge of a worm, with the brain capacity of a fucking worm.
That was a good one. My nigga Darryl going in.
Pardon my French. Now, between me and Elder Yarah, it says, pursue this philosophy, and you shall easily discover who among you, of what I'm showing or what Elder Yarah is showing, who has the highest light, and also what kind of judgment shall govern the chief rulings.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Or the ruler of the netherworld. The netherworld is the place of death. It's a place of death, not a place of life. It's a place of death. And as you went before Asar, if you had any of these things in your mind, had you thought of any of these things, what these iniquities were in your heart, let's pull this up.
Watch what this fool say about corpore. Watch this.
Leviticus 19 and 26. Right? And just let me read. Let me go down here. It says in the King James translation, it says, ye shall not eat anything with the blood, neither shall ye use enchantment, nor observe times.
Ye shall not eat anything with the blood. Brother, we herbivores over here. What are you talking about? Why are you preaching that to us, man? Y'all the ones that eat the meat. We say herbivores, y'all freak out.
Do we understand this? This is why I say this is anti-Bible. This is Oahspe. Everything about it. But if you're not careful, because they use some of the same terminology like Jehovah, right? They even tell you they believe Yeshua was a real person, that he was a real person. They even talk to you about a satanic like being. They'll mention a ruler of this earth called Corpo, Corpor, which is short, and you'll see
He said Kapoor was a ruler. He said, I'm gonna play that one more time, man. He had me rolling with that bullshit. Watch this, and then we go get it correct.
Right? They even tell you they believe Yeshua was a real person, that he was a real person. They even talk to you about a satanic like being. They'll mention a ruler of this earth called Corpo, Corpor, which is short, and you'll see a lot of this in this Oahspe.
Yo, that was funny right there. This nigga said a ruler named Corpor. Yo, somebody may have to take that name on, yo. That's crazy. This nigga said a ruler named Corpor. I'll let Darryl handle that.
Corpor is short for corporal, like corporal discipline or corporal punishment. This being corpo, Corpor.
He freaking out over Kopor like it ain't a real word that's used. Okay, now let me show y'all something. He said Kapoor ruled the earth, right? At one point, or whatever he talked about, right? I'm gonna bring this over. I got the list of gods right here from each arc cycle. I want y'all to tell me, do y'all see any god named Kapoor? Right here in this list. No, my bad, over here, over this way. My bad. That was an arc cycle. Here the gods are right there. Where y'all see Kapoor at? Where y'all see Kapoor at? Okay, so let's break down to this fool what Kapoor is. Come on, man. Y'all need to stop it, man. We're gonna go right here to the glossary. We ain't gotta go far. We ain't gotta go far. We ain't gotta go too much into the text. We're gonna go right into the glossary. What is Kapoor, y'all? What is Kapoor? Kapoor ain't nothing but the physical stuff. What is Kapoor, y'all? He said it was a god, right? The first two words in the definition of a corporean is what? Amen. Amen. What is a corporean? A man of the earth. Any man, all men, in contradistinction from an angel, which is a spirit. Let's read that for you again. I'm gonna read that for you in your language. Corporean is a man of the earth, any man, all men, in contradistinction from an angel who is a man of S.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh no, you big dummy.
Right? Is one of the gods of this natural world. Right? You will see a lot of this, but when you really start to look into the background of this gentleman, you'll see that as a child, he was brutally abused by his father. Brutally abused by his father. And much more so, and I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself, but I want to get you to understand this. His mother tied to these new spiritualist movements. She spent a lot of their family money going to seances and taking this young man, John Bello Newbrow, with her as a child. As a child.
What that got to do with the merit of the information that's in the book that this man had been abused by his father, whether it's true or not? How many people y'all know have been abused by their parents and grew up to be decent people, even people that become speak out against child abuse? Yeah, y'all the ones who kill the kid when your God tell you to. Come on, bro. Don't fix your mouth.
Stayed in the occultic environments. I want people to understand this. I want people to understand this. Let's go back. I also want to read you one more, because I can go through a couple of them. Let me read 2 Kings 17 and 17. You guys.
Okay, I'm gonna do one more real quick, and I'm gonna sign off. Let me go to about 50, I think 55 minutes when he started talking about a perfect book. Watch this. Watch this. This is gonna be the last thing I touch on. We was only supposed to cover an hour anyway.
To go down in there and to stop.
55 minutes into the video, he made all them claims and didn't even go to the Oahspe at all.
That child sacrifice, and it needed to be done. It needed to be done. If not, it would have engulfed the known world at that particular time. So when they say Joshua's conquest, I call it Joshua's liberation. But let's continue. Let's get back to this lesson of information. Let me go down to the next one.
Look, we 55 minutes in. He just not making it to the second slide.
I got two. Make sure I got the right one. Right. So the Oahspe It's a new Bible which inspired a small spiritualist religion known as faithism. We just read about faithism. Followers of its teachings are known as faithists. Faithism generally doesn't take Oahspe. This is very interesting. See, this is where they began to deceive the people, right? Watch this. It says, faithism generally does not take Oahspe to be inherent or literal.
No, nowhere in Oahspe did it say we don't take it to be literal. But he also didn't go on Oahspe to show that.
Right? It doesn't take it to be inherent without error, or it doesn't take it to be literal. Why would they use a book to support their New Age movement, right? This Oahspe Bible. Why would they use it to support their faithism when they don't believe that it's not without error or that it's even literal to a degree?
All right. So first and foremost, we believe that it's not. We believe that the Oahspe is not immaculate. Now let's break that down real quick. Watch how dumbfounded you're gonna be when I break this down to you. Watch how dumbfounded you're gonna be when I break. Let me get your God off my screen real quick. I just can't get rid of him. Look at him. Look, Drew is all on me. Watch this. Let's break this down for this dude, man. Let's break it down for this dude. Let me go ahead and bring my doc over here. All right. Perfect book. Here we go. What is perfection, y'all? No, first let me read this. I'll read it. What's perfection, y'all? Perfection is this. Let's get that Oahspe open. We finna break it down. Watch this. This is the last thing we gonna touch on. Perfection. Let's bold that real quick. Let's highlight that. Let's make you white. Let's make you black. All right. Perfection is the clamor. It is the clamor for the highest degree of excellence or quality. That's what perfection is. Perfection is the highest degree of excellence, quality. So once you reach perfection, there is no higher quality than perfect itself, right? There is no higher quality. I want y'all to pay attention. Perfection is the clamor for the highest degree of excellence or quality. What does that say? Ducklings, stupid spell check. All right. Whilst practice, okay, now pay attention to this. This is our two key words is perfection and practice. This is the distinction between perfection and practice. All right, let's make you white. Let's make you black. All right, watch this. Bold you. Boom. All right. Perfection is the clamor for the highest degree of excellence or quality, while practice is a repeated performance to attain skill or proficiency. To attain skill or proficiency, right? Now watch this. Now when you are perfect at something, or when something is perfect, that means that it's at the highest quality, like it can't get no better. But practice is when you repeat performance to progress yourself. That's what Oahspe preaches, right? Progressing yourself, because no man or no God or no angel can reach what? The highest degree of excellence. Only the Creator can do that. Only the Creator is perfect, right? Now watch this. It says, a book is not immaculate because it can't what? It can't contain the answer to everything. You can't fit all of reality and all the answers to everything inside a spine-bound book. And because you can't do that, as a result, it makes the book immaculate. It makes the book immaculate. It doesn't have all the answers. It doesn't have all of everything in reality and in creation in it. Okay, watch this. All right. Let's go to Book of Discipline, chapter 5, verse 10 through 11. See, we got to like break things down and educate these people, man. If a book is perfect, man, that's a scary thing. That book should be never ending, because creation is never ending. It goes on forever and ever and ever. You can't fit all that in the book, homie. You can't fit all that in the book, homie. All right, page 1219. Boom, let's pop here. So we're going to read Book of Discipline, chapter 5. Watch this, verse 10 to 11. Watch this. And we're going to hit it up with some precepts. Okay, right here, verse 10. It says, Jehovah the Great Spirit is as near this day as in the time of the ancients. Jehovah is as near this day as in the time of the ancients. Put yourself in order, becoming one with him. And what does it say right here, y'all? It says, no book is so easily read as what? His created universe. No spine-bound printed book, no tablet, no manuscript. It's so easily read as his created universe. So you have to seek reality for answers. You have to seek everything for everything. You have to seek reality which contains everything for everything. A spine-bound book is not immaculate. Huh? Reality in and of itself is immaculate. Watch this. Inspiration comes less by books than by what Jehovah wrote. Listen again. Inspiration comes less by books. That's why books aren't immaculate. Inspiration comes less by books than by what the Great Spirit wrote. What did the Great Spirit write? His worlds. So if you want to gain knowledge and wisdom, you have to what? Read him and his works. Duh. Read him in his works. The only thing that is perfect is the Great Spirit. There ain't no getting higher to that perfection. Watch this. Let's go to page 1198. Oh, damn, I'm sorry. I thought I had this in front of the screen. My bad, y'all. Let me read through this again real quick. Jehovah is as near this day as in the time of the ancients. Put yourself in order, becoming one with him. And no book is so easily read as his created universe. No book is so easily read as his created universe. That's the perfect book right there. Watch this. Inspiration comes less by books. That includes Oahspe. That includes Bible. That includes Quran. That includes any book. Inspiration comes less by book than by what Jehovah the Great Spirit wrote. That's his worlds. Read him in his works. He's telling us to be scientists. Huh? You know what it means to be a scientist? Everybody is a scientist. So what does that mean to be a scientist? It means to gain knowledge. It's the process of gaining knowledge from experimentation and experience. Science is the process. It's the process of acquiring information through experimentation and experience. That's what it is to be a science. It's the process. What is the end result of science? The end result of science is knowledge. Science is the process of gaining information. Knowledge is information acquired. You got the science, then you got the knowledge. That inspiration comes less by books than by what Jehovah wrote. You want knowledge, you got to read his works. Read his worlds. Why? Because books are not immaculate. They're not perfect. Damn.
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy.
Let's keep on moving. Let's keep on moving with it. Watch this. Right here in the prologue, it tells you in Oahspe, it says, not immaculate is this book Oahspe. Not immaculate is this book Oahspe, but to teach mortals how to attain to hear the Creator's voice and to see his heavens in full consciousness. In full consciousness. Huh? You got to practice, man. Practice makes progression. Practice don't necessarily make perfect. It makes progression. You progress and you grow perpetually. Perpetually. Huh? Look. Not immaculate is this book of Oahspe, but to teach mortals how to attain to hear the Creator's voice and to see his heavens in full consciousness. while still living on the earth, and to know in truth, right here in truth, the place and condition waiting for them after death. Come on, man. Come on, man. Oahspe. It's a practical guidebook, not a perfect guidebook, a practical guidebook. It has practical information, a practical guidebook for what? What is it practical for? It is a practical guidebook to the spiritual life. It is a practical guidebook to the spiritual life. Here it is. You have a corporeal body and a spiritual body. You have a corporeal body. We can look up corporeal in the dictionary, in a regular ass dictionary. Just like we looked it up in the Oahspe dictionary. We can look up corpore in the regular ass dictionary. He freaked out when he saw corpore. He's like, oh my God, what is corpore? What does it mean? What is corpore? What is corpore? Where do you think the word corpse come from? Corpse. Oh my God, corpore. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Corporal. What's corporal? What's corporeal? Having, consisting, or relating to physical material body, such as what? Not spiritual. Huh? The corporeal is not immaterial or intangible. Huh? What's wrong with y'all, man? You have a corporeal body and a spiritual body. Hear me, and I will open your understanding. Where's the evil at so far? I come to free not only the corporeal man, but the spiritual man. Yet with this freedom, you shall attain to respond. He said that it teaches us to be evil and malevolent. But here you go right here on the cover. I already went in the book earlier. Here it is right here on the cover. He say right here, your fidelity to your creator. What is your fidelity to your creator, to your fellow man? Is to be righteous. Is to have love. Is to have good work. So what? So good works shall become the most sacred study of your life. Good works is the most sacred study of our life. To respect our fellow man is the most sacred study of our life. To perpetually progress ourselves is the most sacred study of our life. You know what this is saying? That you, when you look at yourself in the mirror, your life's greatest work. You're the most sacred study of your life. Are you inside of a book? No, you're not inside of a book. That's why a book is immaculate, because you don't exist inside a book. You exist objectively independent of a book. So the creator said, read his works. Guess what? We are his works. So if we want to read any book, read the book that's within word. That's it. That's inward. Your God does not come in this era as a dictator. Look at this here. Your God does not come in this era as a dictator, but as what? Your elder brother. What? Your God is the elder brother? I ain't even read Discipline 1 to you yet. God is the brother. God is the brother. Elder Yarah, God is a brother, not the father. Huh? The only time true God in Oahspe says that he is the father of children is because they're his adopted children. But at the end of the day, he's the older brother. Huh?
See, Darryl Kosmon clearing it up. You know, we've been caught up with the concept that the Father is God. But from the Oahspe's perspective, God is nothing more than a ruler of the heavenly kingdom. He's your brother. No different than your actual brother, who may actually become governor or even the president of the state. And you could look up and say, yo, that's my brother. Although he's the president, that's my brother. Same thing with God. God is an angel within the heavenly kingdom. And the angel is a one-time person. And we all have brothers and sisters, cousins, relatives. But then when you become one with Creator, all becomes your brothers and your sisters. So Darryl Kosmon is clearing it up, clearing up the atmosphere.
And his children are his brothers and his sisters, man. Come on now. All you got to do is crack the book open and read. But no, we got to come up on here. We got to break it down for you because you lying to people with your subjective darkness. And we got to come. Here's what we got to do. Just like the angels are afflicted by dark spirits, we got to come back. We got to come behind and clean up your shit. You give them darkness, we give them light. Everything I said, I substantiated. Everything you said in the first half hour or first hour of your video, you ain't substantiate. Your God does not come in this era as a dictator, but as your elder brother with what? Ample experience. With ample experience, huh? Nor do I command you, nor do I command you saying, you shall believe because I, your God, said so. That means you got the question. I read it for you back when I read Inspiration chapter 9, verse 5 through 10, huh? Creator said, behold, I send my God to judge you, but you shall judge the judgments of your God. And in the same way, look within your own self and judge yourself in the same way. He said, don't only judge yourself in the world beside, but you shall also judge me, your creator. You don't get no more powerful than that. You ain't ready, man. You a half-cooked pancake, homie. Pick you up with a spatula, boy. You still drooping from the damn sides. Huh? Get your ass flipped over here. Nor do I command saying, you shall believe because I, your God, have said it or revealed in this book. Nevertheless, through Oahspe, light of Jehovah, the great spirit, the creator is revealed to man. And man is to what? I just told you this, homie. Man is to what, Elder Yarah? Judge himself. Oh yeah, man, I'm about to get up in this information and I'm about to get up information and do it. Not a damn thing. You ain't about to do nothing but make a 3-part video about how stupid you sound. And man is to judge himself and labor to save himself so that by this he may have what? Honor and glory. And when it says for man to save himself, it doesn't mean at the expense of other people's liberty. We have a system of when I come up, we all come up. That's the faithist system. When Darryl Kosmon come up, Sila Shalom comes up. When Sila Shalom comes up, Kosmon Cal comes up. Kosmon Cal comes up, Malachi Maccabee comes up. We all a family. Credit Gang comes up and we all come up, homie. What you got going on? Y'all got captains. Y'all got generals. Y'all got soldiers, But over here in faithism, homie, we all leaders. We all teachers and students over here. We ain't got no generals. We ain't got no captains. We all lead ourselves.
And that's a big fact. You know what I'm saying? We all on an equal playing ground over here at Creator Gang. Ain't no big me's, little you's. We all on an equal playing ground. It's a verse in the Oahspe where it talked about each man styled himself a king and each woman styled himself a queen. You know what I mean? So everybody kings and queens around here, equal playing ground.
And we learn from one another, in one accord, And the tune that we dance to is the tune of a great spirit who exists everywhere, within all things, whose magnitude is what? Immeasurable. Whose magnitude is what? Incomprehensible. That's why you can't comprehend it, because it's not equitable enough for somebody with your intellect, with your low intellect to comprehend it. So it makes sense that you worship a deity. Because it ain't equitable for you to be over here on this side. Elder Yarah. Don't ask for the smoke if you can't take the fire. Because now you in the flame, homie. For the will of the creator is not for man to be forever led. It's not the will of the creator for us to be forever led. but for man to ultimately have the light of practicing good works. I'm sorry, what? You said we was malevolent, right? What does it say right here? But for man to ultimately have the light of practicing what? Good works organically. And this is why we love the babies. Because we have to teach them how to practice this light organically from infancy up. From infancy up. Y'all doing just the opposite. If your God come to you and tell you to kill your kid for worship, that's what you do. You slay kids. You put them down. We raise them up. Y'all bow to the God. We stand upright before gods because we don't believe in gods. We believe in the Creator only. Get it together. Get it together. Hmm? Hmm?
You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big dummy. You big cold-blooded dummy. You big dummy. See what you did? Oh, no, you big dummy.
Come on in, y'all. If you got a couple minutes, come on in. Got a couple minutes, come on in. Just for a couple minutes.
That's Darryl Kosmon for the most part. You know what I mean? He laid it down, laid his premise out, corrected Elder Yarah. You know what I mean? That was an excellent job, brother. You know what I mean? Created gang, undefeated. But it just goes to show you how disingenuous these cats is when coming across information they don't know. They want to sound intelligent. And then Darryl Kosmon come up and clean house like that. You know what I mean? The equalizer. Go ahead and mobilize this thing one time and done. You know what I mean? Let's run the rhythm. Give us a 1 in the chat if y'all got that understanding. Give me a 1 in the chat if you're feeling Darryl Kosmon breakdown and clearing up the Oahspe. It's a blood clot vibes. See the ones coming in. See the ones coming in. Yes, family. So, I just want to play the recap of Darryl Kosmon. You know what I mean? He definitely did his thing. You know what I mean? So I got some plays to make. Until then, I'm going to catch y'all next time. You probably catch one of the other brothers live. Maybe Kosmon Cal, maybe Malachi Maccabee, or maybe Darryl Kosmon, or maybe Bronze Yogi, or maybe Prince Judah. Yeah, the list is growing. So with that, salute to the righteous gods and goddesses. Your boy Silah Shalom is out of here. Till next time. It's a blood clot vibes. It's a blood clot vibe. But first,
Bitter Sweet Herbals. What it tastes is bitter, but the results are sweet. BitterSweetHerbals.com.
run the rhythm.
Bitter Sweet Herbals. What it tastes is bitter, but the results are sweet. BitterSweetHerbals.com.
Make sure to get your bitters, family, and we out of here.